175 yards away. So I got to my hunting unit probably 30 minutes ago. Just been driving around. This is finally I got to the spot that I liked most on the maps for my pre-scouting, and found 2 bucks over here. One looks like a decent size, just probably under 2 ear lengths, so maybe high 60s. But I need to get the spotting scope out. Let me see if I can show it to you. They're just right over there. See if I can get it in the binoculars. Of the 3, I think that's the biggest one. Try to get my spotter out, give you guys a better look. Maybe I'll try to judge it too. Some wild horses on the skyline. The smaller buck I saw was just on the other side of this trek. So anyway, try to see what else I can find. Try to find a group of them. Seems like the big bucks would be with the does right now. So let's see if we can find some does. 2 does. There was a buck with them. That was the buck I was looking at earlier. So I don't know where the buck went. Checked all the good watering spots on this side of the unit, and aside from those antelope I saw right at the start, I haven't seen anything else. So I came to this side because I had the feeling it didn't get hunted as much, just by what I've read and seen online, and so I was just wondering if it would be a little honey hole. But it seemed like there was one good buck. I didn't get a good video of it. Might come back to him tomorrow, but now I'm gonna go to the other side of the unit. So do both sides, and then we'll try in the middle if all else fails. So anyway, over and out. 5 o'clock. I've been out here for most of the day. Got here probably around 10:30, and I've hit about the 3 main corners of the unit, which has antelope habitat, and so far I've only seen the antelope in that one corner. I'm down in the middle now, and I've glanced at the middle briefly, but not hard. So main thing I want to do is find some water and see if there's tracks in it, and then just keep my eye out for antelope. And then if I don't see anything, I'm going to go back where I was this morning. Well, probably I'll either camp here or camp over there, but I'll plan on hunting where I saw those antelope this morning, tomorrow morning. So yeah, so far so good. Got a lot of miles on the truck, so a good thing I got extra gas. I got 15 gallons of gas in the bed of the truck, so that shouldn't be a problem. But we'll see. Hopefully we can get it done tonight or tomorrow morning. The plan was originally to hold off until tomorrow morning. It is supposed to be really windy tomorrow, and it's windy today, so being new to antelope hunting, I don't know how the antelope respond to wind. But anyway, I'll keep you updated. Small buck. Small buck, left grow. this hill and see if anything bigger comes to water. I'm back at the water again, which you can tell I'm by water because of the bugs. I'll show you. So yeah, this is the only really good water source I've found, and that's why I've been seeing a lot of antelope and wild horses over here. But in the final hour, and anything bigger will come by. Alright, another small buck. He's on top of, see if you can see it. He's on top of that ridge. There. Seems like all the bucks I've been seeing this evening have had ear length antlers, so too small. Alright, this is camp. Got my bed in the back of the truck. And gonna be sleeping on a air mattress and a poofy sleeping bag. And hopefully we don't get too much wind tonight. I mean, I do got the bed cover, so it'll be plenty warm and dry if it rains. But yeah, should be a good day. Got my beef stew going. Didn't want to clean the pot, so I'm just doing it with a can. I got it cracked open. So it's pretty windy. But, it's warm, so that's good. I had a good night's sleep. Slept most of the night. Of course, you know, whenever I'm sleeping somewhere different, I wake up every couple hours. But was always able to go back to sleep. Slept hard. The wind was pretty hard at the start of the night, but then by, I don't know, 10 or something, it kind of calmed down. And then this morning I had some oatmeal and some shake. So I'm gonna make my way over to the honey hole. So actually might give it another 15 minutes or rather. Not drive there with my lights on. I'd like to be able to see outside of just the road too, so I'll give it 15 minutes. Listen to my audiobook. The morning's been pretty good. Haven't seen anything yet. Had to shelter for a little bit because it started hailing and raining, but it's pretty good right now. So I think just over this next little hill, I'll find a big buck. So hang tight. Pretty good view. Hopefully there's the antelope out there somewhere. I had been glassing the ridge of my honey hole for a few hours until I saw my first antelope of the morning. It was about a mile away, and around at the same time I saw a hunter going after the antelope. So I sat back and watched it play out, and as the hunter got close, the antelope went over the ridge, and then I saw the hunter leave. So I decided I would go over to that ridge and see if I could relocate that antelope. And on my way to my truck, I saw that antelope come over the skyline again and was making its way towards me. He continued towards me until he got about 1,000 yards away, and then he bedded down. Show him to. He's right out there, probably 1,000 yards away. Okay, I'm about to make a stalk on a antelope that's 1,000 yards away. So I'm just gonna come around this hill, and once I get around that hill, I'll probably be just over about 300 yards away. So should be good. Wish me luck. He's 375 yards away. to take the shot 300 yards that way, and then he walked over here about 200 yards. With how windy it is, I tried to get a straight shot so that I cross the distance to 8 yards. And you can see the wind blew off my hat, blew the GoPro down, which is probably still recording. My hair is standing straight up. What is this gonna look? Got him. He's right here. Walking up on him right now. I think death of an animal hits me harder than most hunters. But every time I kill an animal, I think about the process of life and how this life isn't permanent and we're all gonna die. And honestly, I respect vegetarians. I don't understand people who eat meat and don't like hunting because you're killing animals to eat your meat. I like being a part of the process. It, I think, gives more meaning to life that we have and the life that we take. There's a tornado, at least it looks like to me. It's going clear up to the clouds. This is a small one, I guess. Made it home. already boiled the antelope skull. It took, I think I did about 5 hours, and I found the limit of how long to boil an antelope skull because, oh, let me show you. Started to, just a piece broke off, so that'll be easy to glue back on. But yeah, I'm ready to bleach it now. So this is what I've used for all my stuff to bleach in. It'll get that green tint out, but it already looks pretty good. First antelope I've ever done, so just looked up some standard videos on how to take the horns off, and I'll glue those on after I get it bleached. So figured I'd show you guys how I bleach it. I know some people just boil it in peroxide. I've just always done the brush on, and it's worked pretty good. Doesn't take much. That's probably more than I needed. And then I don't particularly know how much of what you use, but I'll just probably half a scoop. Get it to the consistency I want. Yeah, that looks good. And you just brush it on, like brushing your teeth. Get it everywhere you want white.